Did you know that in 2008's Mirror's Edge, none of the foliage has colour? The reason for this isn't clear, but my personal favourite theory is that the plants do have colour. We just see the world through the eyes of Faith. Faith is so focused on finding the best path that she almost subconsciously blocks out any distractions in the surrounding world. This even includes the bright greens of plants. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Hello and welcome to Hidden Video Game Details, the series that aims to show you things that you may not have known about your favourite games so that you can look really clever in front of Bo Peep from Toy Story. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe and do all that YouTube algorithm stuff, and without further delay, let's get started. Right, let's take another quick look at series regular Call of Duty Modern Warfare. In episode 75 of this series, we discovered that shooting an enemy with the Blunt Force Rytec AMR would cause a weed leaf shaped blood splatter to appear. Well, it turns out that the Rytec isn't the only gun to produce a unique blood splatter. If you use a weapon from the Executive Armourer DLC, killing an enemy will cause this to happen. Okay, so I don't know why getting killed with this weapon causes the enemy's blood to turn gold, but I probably should be more concerned with the dollar-shaped blood splatter. Next up is the Eggcellent The Last of Us 2, with some of the best snow physics I think I've ever seen. One of the most impressive details in The Last of Us 2 is, believe it or not, the rope. The way that Ellie handles the rope and how it interacts with the environment is really well done. The rope becomes even cooler when you use it to escape the supermarket early on in the game. When manoeuvring the rope over the snow-covered shelves, this will happen. So the rope will skim the snow off of the top of the shelves. It's incredibly satisfying to see, and means that The Last of Us 2 officially has the best rope physics in any video game ever. Now, in an era where every platform was fronted by a cute, family-friendly mascot, Conkers Bad Fury featured a foul-mouthed squirrel that wouldn't hold back when it came to violence. Seriously, nowhere was safe from the game's crude humour. Take the cheats menu for example. Even entering the menu leads to you getting insulted.
You cheated bastard!
Well, if you enter the wrong cheat code, the rude imp will let you know.
Somebody told you the wrong cheat!
To be fair, that actually was quite helpful, but if you then enter the same code again, the imp won't be as polite.
Didn't work first time, ain't gonna work second time, dipshit!
I mean, I've been called worse. Also, if you enter a swear word, the imp will say this.
That wasn't very nice, was it? Charming.
Now, I love idle animations in video games, and Conker has loads of them, including choosing to read a very sus magazine. Oh, and if you leave Conker idle on the dance floor, he will bust some serious shapes. Like I said, I love idle animations in games, and this isn't the last idle animation we'll be seeing in this video. Speaking of rude details found in video games, let's take a look at a brilliant detail found in F.E.A.R 2. Considering that F.E.A.R 2 released in 2009, I'm surprised that I didn't know about this detail before now, especially as it's hilarious. During the elementary level, you have to make your way through an elementary school. Towards the end of the level, you stumble across the set of a school production, where taking cover behind a certain prop causes enemies to say this.
There! He's behind the ass! The ass! He's behind the ass!
So I turned down all of the sounds except for the dialogue so you could hear it better, but taking cover behind this prop causes the enemies to shout out that he's behind the ass. Call me mature all you want, but I think that's hilarious. So over the last couple of episodes of this series, we've been checking out some of the cool details in WWE 2K22. Well, the details just keep on coming, with the first of today's details being found in the Eggcellent Showcase mode. For those of you that don't know, Showcase mode sees you play through some of the key matches of a chosen wrestler's career. It's a really cool mode, especially if you remember watching the matches on TV. 2K22's Showcase Superstar is Rey Mysterio, and it's during his classic match with Eddie Guerrero at 1997's Halloween Havoc where we can find the first of today's WWE details. Now, when losing a match in Showcase, the cutscene that follows is the usual cutscene that happens when losing a match. Your opponent celebrates, and that's about it. Well, the match between Mysterio and Guerrero at Halloween Havoc was a title versus mask match, meaning that if Mysterio lost the match, he would be unmasked by Eddie. In real life, Mysterio won, meaning that he got to keep his mask. However, if you lose to Eddie in-game, this will happen.
Here is your winner, and still the WCW Cruiserweight Champion, Eddie Guerrero!
So Eddie will remove Rey's mask in a cutscene that players would have never seen if they actually won the match. It's a really cool detail. The other detail from 2K22 is the good old-fashioned board commentators detail that we've covered in wrestling games before. If you start a match and then proceed to do nothing, the commentators will say various pieces of funny dialogue.
Maybe these two superstars didn't hear the bell?
Any day now.
Listen, this is a big-time matchup. Both these superstars probably want to take in the aura of this environment.
Saxon, I haven't been this bored since elementary school.
Man, I'm all about being patient and not making early mistakes, but this is very awkward.
You know, when individuals like this meet, there's always this feeling out process.
This is the longest feeling out process I've ever seen. This is a psychological battle. I'm enjoying it.
You're boring.
A lot of tension between these two superstars who at any moment now are going to tear each other apart.
Or are they?
It'll happen. Eventually.
Distance between these two competitors is, well, not closing at all. They're still in the same spot. What is going on here? And that commentary just about sums up what's going on in the ring.
Which is a whole bunch of nothing.
I'm feeling it. This match is going to start now.
Any day now.
I meant now.
So the final game for today's video is the amazing LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Regular viewers of this channel will know that I love a LEGO game. I've even made an entire video dedicated to them. I'm happy to say that the Skywalker Saga is one of the best LEGO games ever made. It just feels so damn good to play. Now, I fully intend on making a video on Skywalker Saga, but I do have a really cool detail that I wanted to share today. If you select Anakin Skywalker and leave him idle, this will happen. So Anakin's idle animation sees him pull out his lightsaber, only for it to appear red, a lightsaber colour that is only wielded by the Sith. Realising this, Anakin gives his lightsaber a bash to change the colour to a far friendlier blue. We all know how Anakin turns out in the later movies, so this is a really clever way of foreshadowing what's to come. Like I said, I fully intend on making a video on the Skywalker Saga, but this detail was too good to not share now. So that's it. If you enjoyed this video, then leaving a like is really appreciated. If you are a fan of Easter egg secrets and hidden details in games, then perhaps consider subscribing, as that's what this channel is all about. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon.